Yes, you made it to the last third. Here are the examples in religion and lack thereof.
If you're religious, you're much more likely to have religious leaders of your gender, with every major religion led by men. I'm pretty sure this was a long time ago. If you're religious, you're less likely to be assumed incapable of choosing your religion for yourself, like when people assume that Muslim women need saving. That is completely retarded in so many ways, and you know it. If you're religious, you're less likely to have your beliefs attributed to irrationality and scientific ineptitude natural for your gender. What does this mean exactly? If you're religious, you're less likely to have your holy texts like the Bible interpreted in ways that justify mistreating people of your gender, like silencing women, and less likely to have passages that affirm your gender ignored. Well, in the words of Fomi, these people go from love thy neighbor to blow up thine country. If you're religious, you can find a place of worship that doesn't treat your gender as inferior. For instance, feminist Christian churches exist, but in many areas, the only options for worship are churches that follow patriarchal traditions. Patriarchal traditions? Really? If you're not religious and looking for community, male leadership also dominates the public atheist domain, and leaders often perpetuate sexism in atheist circles, too. In what ways? You're not excluded from atheism based on the idea that rationality is not characteristic of your gender. Rationality is more of a personal characteristic, so any female atheists shouldn't be excluded. You can be part of atheist communities without risking gender-based harassment. Gender-based harassment like what? Sacred and religious figures and deities like the Christian God are usually portrayed as your gender. In the female fan. No, Crypto, you'll get us attacked and age restricted, and we're trying to avoid misogyny, so don't say anything that will get us into huge trouble and ruin our lives.
And how exactly will your lives be ruined?
You can practice a religion that centers around your gender without facing harassment and backlash. For instance, women-centered sects of paganism and Wicca sometimes have to deal with misogyny.
Crypto, we'll have to find out ourselves one day.
Whenever the time comes. Finally, we're done. Now for the creator's final thoughts on the whole thing.
Let's hope he doesn't say anything misogynistic.
Ignis. That was his goal the entire time.